Hey, Shalom, fan. At this time, this is part 2 of restoration of Ysraylyah. At this time, let me continue on where I left off at in Hosea chapter 2, brothers and sisters. I'm showing you at this time how Abiyah going to restore us and restore all these things back to us, brothers and sisters. Yes, in the wilderness. Yes, He's going to come and speak with us comfortably unto us. For Abiyah will do these things. Yes, Abiyah. So we're going to get into this Hosea chapter 2 and verse 21, left off, and it reads, and it shall come to pass in that day I will hid, saith Yah, and I will hid the heavens, and they shall hid the earth. And the earth shall hid the corn and the wine and the oil, and they shall hid Ysraylyah, Ysraylyah. So keep that in mind. And I will show her, and I will sow her unto me in the earth, and I will have mercy upon her that had not obtained mercy. And I will say unto them which were not my people, you are my people, and they shall say, you are my Barak. Yes, this is what the people of Yah gonna say, because I remember Yah cut us off from being his people. That's a fact, brothers and sisters. But he said he's gonna redeem us and bring us back and be comfortable with us and reestablish the covenant. See part 1 and you'll begin to understand these things. This is about the restoration of Ysraylyah. Yes, he cut us off from being his people, brothers and sisters. And that's why when he stopped our feast days, all of this was part of being cut off from Yah. So it's a point of time to be restored back unto Yah. See, right now, you see the restoration process now. We begin to be called with the name of Yah again. He poured out the Spirit upon us once again. To call us back to him, but we got to meet him, like he said, in the wilderness. And he said, there he going to hear us. And he going to reinstate us. So put this together with my last video, then you'll understand this more. You got to see 1 to understand 2. I'm not going to get into all the details of part 1 till you got to go there and get it. It's very important that I do this way, brothers and sisters, because we got to learn to hear the words of Yah. We got to be, if we want Yah, we got to listen to the words of Yah. Because this is very important as I'm going to go to you. I'm dealing with this restoration, because it's very important because we got things cut off from us. And Abiyah said we want his people cut us off from being his people. Let's go back and read 23 again. It's very important. The latter part of it. And I will say to them which were not my people, you are my people, and they shall say, you are our Barak, who was creator. And this is what we're going to say, bro, when we be reinstalled. I know you see the word God, but the word God was added into the text, replaced the true titles of Yah. That is a fact, and even to replace the name of Yah. So with that, I'm going to the prophet Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 33, brothers and sisters, at this time. Because the words of Yah is short. And the words of Yah is powerful to change the hearts of the mind. If we obey him and do all the things he asks us to do, brothers and sisters, it's only life for you. But you don't obey him, it's death for you. That's why we got to understand all the words of Yah. It's very important. So Ezekiel chapter 20 at this time, in verse 33 reads, right here. It said, I will live, saith Yah. It said, as I live, saith Yah, Barah, surely with a mighty hand, and with a stretched out arm, and with a fury poured out, I will rule over you. And I will bring you out from the people, and will gather you out of the country wherein you are scattered, with a mighty hand, and with a stretched out arm, and with the fury poured out. And I will bring you, see, from another prophet. I show you in Hosea what Abiyah going to do at this time, brothers and sisters. So let me get in and show you real quick, right here. See this right here? 35. And I will bring you into the wilderness So we got to travel into the wilderness of the people. See, we're going in the wilderness of other people, and then will I plead with you face to face. You see that, brothers and sisters? Face to face. He gathering us. So that means y'all got his people. I'm one of them, calling you to come together. This all the plans of y'all. This not my plans. I got no plan. I couldn't do nothing. If I didn't understand, if y'all didn't reveal to me and show me his plans, I can't say nothing to you about going anywhere. I want to tell you right now, we just in America. I don't know where we got to go, what's going to take place, but I do know what got to take place. The Leah is calling you, so we to meet Yah in the wilderness. And the wonderful thing about it, it can be just like the time of Moshe, but greater. We gonna meet him face to face. He said in the lands of the people. Why he say in the lands of the people? Because we gonna meet him in the wilderness of judgment, even before we ever go into that land. That's why I did a video, if you ever watch it, called the Kodesh Highway to Zion. Because he said there in the wilderness, the rebels he can remove. Even before, and he said they're only the true and heart, the right and heart, gonna be into the gates, into Jerusalem, into the land. So it's a process, yes. So let's get it. So we know in the wilderness, this is the confirmation from Hosea, and then I got Ysraylyah to add more prophets into this to show you. This was quoted. All the prophets was in sync. The prophets understood in the future they're going to meet Yah in the wilderness for restoration. The prophets were going in the wilderness to be restored back to Yah. So keep that in mind. Verse right here it reads, let me kind of speed it up. 36, it said, like as I plead with your fathers in the wilderness. See, remember he took them out of Egypt. And they had to physically walk into the wilderness. The same thing, and remember, that's when they first got the covenant. The same thing going to occur is we're going to get the covenant renewed once and for all. We will not have to do this again. It's like a duplication all over the same family. And this is what's for all. Let's go. He's telling you, like as over here, like as I played with your fathers in the wilderness of the land of Egypt, so will I plead with you, saith Yah, Barak. You see that? Brothers, when y'all ready, I'm ready now. I'm catching hell in America. When you ready, honestly, let me know. Y'all gonna have everything else in line for us, brothers. So we got to put all our money together. I ain't got no money right now. I wouldn't lie to you. That's why I ask people to send donations to help. I'm catching hell to try to get a job, find a job. You know, people lying to me. So right now, but I'm still living. And I know all y'all words gonna be correct. I said, oh, it's some kind of something going on, a test or whatever is going through. I said, I'll be glad when it passes. But one thing, I said, all y'all probably allow me to be in this situation so I can get this out as an urgent plea to show you these things, to give me this knowledge. Because if I was probably comfortable, maybe I probably wouldn't be doing this. I don't know. But that's what make me think. I said, maybe all y'all allow me to be in a situation so I can get this out with the urgent. And that's why I know some of the brothers that were urgent. I know what you're going through. The ones not urgent ain't going through much of jack. But they did go through. They got money. So that the scripture do show if you got money, it helps a little. I know that. So with that, this is a very important video to show you. We got to do this. It's all physical, brothers and sisters. And spiritually, we getting the knowledge from y'all. The spiritual knowledge is given to you, the rock is given to you to show you the instruction, what we got to do. It's right here. I will, like as I plead with your father in the wilderness of the land of Egypt, so will I plead with you, saith Yah. See? So nobody can say, they can say this, oh, that was just for Egypt. No, I'll be out plainly tell you right there. The same way, we got to go on that journey, brothers and sisters. Get up, family. 37. And I will cause you to pass under the rod, and I will bring you into the bars of the covenant. See, in the wilderness, where we're gonna be in the bond of the covenant, and saying, I will purge out from among you the rebels and them that transgress against me. I will bring them forth out of the country where they sojourn, and they shall not enter into the land of Ysraylyah. You get that? And you shall know that I am Yah. You get that, brother? This is how serious it get, brothers and sisters. So he's going to bring it out, by force. Remember he said with a strong fist, a hand, a rod. By force, you're going to come out of these countries. A lot of people are stubborn and rebellious. By force, you can come out of here, be down there before Yah to be judged. Israel, Yah, you're going to see these things happen in your life. Because we got so many people hard and stuff, coming up with every lie they could come up with, every Christianity thought they could have to stay in the places. To go to their schools. They want to tell people quit the schools, the colleges. To bring something down, you got to stop every function out this place. Don't you know when the United States go in war with a country, they capital city, bring them down. You remember what they did to Saddam Hussein? They bring a nation down to their hills, to the earth. You know, they went in there, they went down there, they put down statues, dropped bombs everywhere. That thing was going on like fireworks on the 4th of July. You think I'm lying, you better check their history. You better ask some of these people that came back from Desert Storm and Quick and Fury, whatever they want to call it, shock and awe. Ask these people. I saw people. I knew with my own eyes. I saw a girl went in a red bone and came back not light skin, brown skin, darker than me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wanted her for myself at that time before I was married. So I come back, a whole different looking woman from all that radiation. This is a fact, brothers, in my life. So it's right here, brothers and sisters. 29. It said, as for you, O house of Israel, that saith Yah Barak, go you and serve you every one his idols. It said, hereafter also, if you will not hearken unto me, but pollute you my Kodesh name no more with your gifts and with your idols. For my Kodesh mountains and the mountain of the height of Ysraylyah, saith Yah Barak, there shall all the house of Israel and all of them in the land serve me. And there will I accept them. So you see that, brothers and sisters? Let's get that again. 40. For in my Kodesh mountains and the mountain of the heights of Ysraylyah, saith Yah Barak, there shall all the house of Ysraylyah, all of them in the land serve me. And there will I, see, he said, dead, keep them, and there will I accept them. You see where y'all going to accept us at? He going to accept us dead, brothers and sisters. Repeat it over and over. Not in the land of our captivity, I'll be accepting us, brothers and sisters. You got to get that in mind. You better understand these things. I'm putting out these scriptures for you to understand. He will accept us dead. A lot of people think now he's accepting us here. No, I said dead. Because we got to rededicate the altar. I showed you my video in Ezekiel 43, show you that plainly. How everything got to be rededicated. And then I'm going to accept you. Just this repeating of that right here. Before, right here. If you go over that over again right here. I will accept them. And then when I acquire your offerings and the fruits of your oblations, and with all of your Kodesh things, and I will accept you. So that's showing right there, the offerings and all that going to be restored. See, this restoration, what I'm going over you right here. So anybody talk the office is done away with right there, you don't even know Yah. That's the New Testament teaching. You can use any name, Hebrew name you want to go with that falsified New Testament. It's showing right there all that's going to be reinstated. Let's get it. 41. And I will accept you with your sweet Savior when I bring you out from the people, see, and gather you out of the countries. See, the countries plural. We got to go home. We got to be this to be accepted by Yah. You want to be accepted, brothers? Kodesh to Yah. We're not Kodesh to Yah yet. I'll just say dead is the place where we're going to accept it. That's why we got to go into the wilderness. Let's get it. I will accept them, and there will I require your offerings, your first fruits of your oblations, with all of your Kodesh things, and I will accept you with your sweet Savior when I bring you out from the people and gather you out of the countries wherein you have been scattered, and I will be Kodesh in you before the heathen. See, set apart in you when he brings us out, and you shall know that I am Yah when I shall bring you into the land of Ysraylyah. You see that? Into the country for which I lifted up my hand to give to your fathers, and there shall you remember your ways and all of your doings wherein you have been defiled. You see that? And you shall loathe yourselves, which is despise yourself in your own sight for all the evil that you have committed, and you shall know that I am Yah when I have when you have done with you for my name's sake, not according to your wicked ways, nor according to your corrupt doings, O you house of Ysraylyah, saith Yah. These are the words of Yah, brothers and sisters. As I'm going to close out at this time, my conclusion, and Jeremiah, I hope I can get it all in before my video cut off again. I got to delete some of these videos off my phones so I have enough space. So to cover all these, I hope I can get this in. It's Jeremiah chapter 16 at this time, verse 14 to 21. Let me get it right into it. It says right here, the raw promise of YAHDAH restoration. It said, therefore, behold, the day comes, saith Yah, that it shall no more be said, Yah liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but Yah liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from the land whither he has driven them. And I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their father. He said, behold, I will send for many fishers. See that? You see that? Men, tell you, brothers and sisters, if you understand it, I'll be out saying of men. It's his will while I'm talking to you. Not just me, but many men that are fishing for you to tell you it's time to leave out. Why do you think many men will tell you it's time to go cold? Let's get it, brothers, right here. So now you will know it's the words, the plans of Yah. When you see the Hebrew people been called, I know I'm one of them. I know I'm one of them. Because they know in the world I'll be doing this right now. I'll be out seeking a job instead of doing a video right now to show you this in urgent. And let me go and get this right now to you, brothers and sisters. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith Yah. One of my children will scratch it. I asked where they see Lord in this Bible, and God, they scratch it out because they know it's false. That's how smart while they're getting. Right here, it'll show you they got fishers, but they left out the men right here. See right here? Let me give you a little note. Let me find my place again. They got fishers, they got an aura. They got an aura indicating, go down and see the note. Right here, they got fishers of men. Hope you can see that. Fishers of men. Right there. Right there. Go with that reference right there. Fishers of men, saith Yah, and they shall fish them, and after I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill out of the holes of the rocks. For my eyes are upon all their ways, and they are not hid from my face. See, neither is there iniquity hid from my eyes. He said, and first I will recompense their iniquities and their sins, and double, because they have defiled my land, and they have filled my inheritance with the carcass of their detestable and abominable things. O Yah, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction, the Gentiles shall come unto you from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit. You see that? And shall a man make, you see they got gods, but should a man make Elohims unto himself, and they are no Elohim. See? You see that, brother? So they are no Elohim, no gods, all made up. Let me keep reading. It said, therefore, behold, I would this once cause them to know, I will cause them to know my hand and my might, and they shall know that my name is Yah. You see that, brothers and sisters? Just talking about the restoration, brothers, right here, brothers and sisters. Y'all say gonna send the hunters later, the men, the fishers of men, to draw you, to bring you home. See, y'all send his men to give you. He inspire and move at this time. We in the time. It's no later time. It's now is the time. The Leah's calling out, more brothers are getting this knowledge, saying it, sisters saying it. Fishers of men, the fishers, to fish you, to will you in, to let you know, to get your mind to pay attention to the true words of Yah. We got to go and be restored to Yah, brothers. So Yah said, there he gonna hear us. Because the defilement still says, oh, but there, Yah said he gonna hear us and clean us up. See my next video. That's all I'm gonna say in this video. With that, I say shalom.